Today we're dividing whole numbers by fractions, so we need to remember or remind ourselves what a reciprocal is. And a reciprocal is any two numbers with a product of 1. So, for example, 2 times 1/2. So if I multiply that together, it gives me 1. So to find reciprocals, let's use an example. Say we have 3 divided by 1/2. Well, that answer is 6. And we can show this by taking 3 units here's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to divide them into halves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And notice that by dividing each of these 3 nuggets into halves, I get 6. But there's another way you could do this that makes it a little easier. It's called the reciprocal. So I can take 3 and multiply by the reciprocal of 1/2, which is 2. And notice how 3 times 2 is equal to 6. So let's add a note here. These two are the reciprocals. And notice how the sign changes. Let's take it one more example. We have 5 divided by 2/3. Now this one looks like a little harder to figure out visually. I'm not sure how I can take 5 and divide 2/3 pieces. So what I could do is I can just take the reciprocal. So I take 5, which I know is over 1, and I'm going to multiply. So change the sign. And then find the reciprocal. Well, if it's 2 over 3, then it's 3 over 2. And then I can multiply. 5 times 3 is 15. 1 times 2 is 2. And I know that simplifies to 7 1/2.